Hey, everybody, I'm Dan Plezak, and welcome to MLB The Show.
MLB The Show coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Here's Eric Sogard, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Eric Sogard.
First offering on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
A windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to start his afternoon.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
That accepted.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Strike one.
Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit. Heading for second is Yelich. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
And that'll bring up Karsten as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Here's the 2-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Brandon Woodruff gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
No, that's a ball.
The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Anthony Rizzo.
The pitch.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0.
Oh.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 2-1 home.
3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Digging in, Javier Baez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Set to deliver the 0-1. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. Here's the first pitch to him. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 1-1 to Schwarber.
1 strike.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One and 0. Here it is.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate, runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid. You got the base open.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Strike taken up in the zone.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Digging in, Jason Hayward. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, the pitch.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Comes set, the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Schwarber on second. Contreras at first. 2 out in the inning. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Here's Ryan Braun now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Ryan Braun.
First offering on its way. Now the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh. 1 ball. 2 strike.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is fifth. The first baseman, number 12, Justin Smoke.
So striding forward now, Justin Smoke. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sinker down around the knees, gets the called strike. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Fouled away. Now another 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting it, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 1-0. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Line hard toward right center. King is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, hot.
1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 2 full. The Cubs are on top 1-0. At the plate, Brandon Woodruff. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, number 53, Brandon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Softly hit to short. Right to him. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Cain, a native of Georgia. He was a 17th round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. It remains 1-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And the pitch. Struck him out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Now the 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, not shortstop, Javier.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third, and into bat next the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Braun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in now for the Brewers, Karsten hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batter, the first baseman, Justin Moe.
Here's Justin Smoke now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward to the track. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke. And the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batter.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. A swing and a ground ball to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Brewers tie things up thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. One 0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Two 2-0, here it is. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
One out and a runner on second base. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Standing in now, Ian Happ, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
First delivery to him on the way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. A bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 53. Brandon Woodruff.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Wind up and the 0-1. Hold strike 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now, Eric Sogard. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. Three up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
Into the box, Kyle Hendricks. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Red Ryan.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Here's the first pitch to him. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
From the stretch. Line drive base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. No hits to this point. The 0-1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 1-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Corbin Burns, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Corbin Burns.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. This is chopped down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Four runs here in this half inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
Here now the 2-2.
Okay.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Still only one out in the inning. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Now here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Arcia is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers 1. Ready now, Lorenzo Cain. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And there's the first strike, 2-1. The pitch. A bouncer up the middle. There's Baez. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Smoke toward the hole. Kipnis has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Karsten.
Standing in, Karsten. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down here 5-1. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The right fielder, Jason.
Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. On to second goes Hayward. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate now, Ian Happ, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Still 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Garcia has it, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Digging in once again, Kyle Hendricks. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. Now the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 0-2, here it comes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. 1 there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Digging in, Omar Narvaez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. None left for Milwaukee. They're down 5-1. Last half of the 7th here. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. A good off-speed pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. After it is Yelich, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is in to second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that'll hit off the ivy out there.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Javier Baez will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Shelby Miller will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Manny Pena will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Now batting, Jason Hayward, and their runners at the corners now. Miller sets. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Swung on and missed. 1-1. From the stretch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Three-two pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Ian Happ, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
2 out, bases loaded. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Ripped on the ground to first. He's right there, and Smoke will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. So digging in now, Orlando Arcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Orlando Arcia.
First offering on its way.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Now at the plate, Manny Pena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1 ball, 1 strike.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate, Eric Sogard, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Taken, but called a strike.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Swing and a line drive. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's quickly 0-2. In the dirt here, and a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. The 1-2.
Line, but speared on a hop.
On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Cubs lead this one 7-1. And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1 home. Hit hard back up the middle. Reined in. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
2 out, nobody on. Mm, 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Miller's ready. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And right into the shift. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 8 full. It's the Cubs 7 and the Brewers 1. Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Christian Yelich.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Karsten 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. A runner at second, nobody out. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
The left fielder, number 8.
Now in the box, Ryan Braun. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Standing in now, Justin Smoke as he grounds one briskly to short. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
7-1 the final today. Chicago used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kyle Hendricks earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs to 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.